Age doesn't matter for this young racer. 16-year-old Alex Brown proved he can reign supreme in a class of amateur racers to dominate the first leg of the 2019 Formula V1 Race Challenge for the amateur category. The up-and-coming Filipino-British racer bested 8 older and more experienced drivers in all 3 races held last weekend at the Batangas Racing Circuit. This also marks Brown's impressive debut at car racing since transitioning from go-karts.
Definitely having a lot of racing experience in go-karts translate a bit into the car, but I would say it's like a totally different sport, since you have to deal with suspension, you have to deal with shifting, heel and toe in a car. For just this weekend, I feel like I really tried my best to translate all my work I've done in go-karts to the cars, and yeah, it was actually a really interesting couple of races.
After a successful inaugural year, the homegrown single-seater Formula V1 Challenge is back with a much bigger grid. A total of 17 drivers, including men and women, make up this year's pro and amateur class. Under the scorching heat, it was an intense race between all drivers who came close multiple times. For 22-year-old pro driver Estefano Rivera, despite crashing in the first race, he was able to make a comeback and finished first in the pro class at the end of the 3rd race.
We were also unlucky yesterday. We got into an accident. We didn't think the car will make it, but yeah, big thanks to, of course, first to Tuason Racing. They had some parts, can make our car complete, if enough for the race 1. Yeah, and of course my team, Avengers Racing, to the crew, they did a fantastic job. The car, I think, was even better after the crash. Yeah, it was a crazy race, and I'm just really blessed and happy that we were able to come out on top.
Organized by the country's premier racing school, Tuason Racing is offering the driver who wins the most number of points at the end of the series a seat in the Formula Vita Japan at the Suzuka circuit later this year.
We're creating this series to allow drivers to level up and eventually move across into international motorsport. The winner of our championship will get a sponsored drive to try their skills against international drivers in Japan.
All drivers will now be racing up north for the next 3 legs, which will take place at the Clark International Speedway beginning July. Pauline Verzosa, CNN Philippines.